This is a special Jewish meditation segment all the way from Jerusalem. I'm videoing this from my hotel room in Jerusalem. I arrived last night and we are here on a mission of a bunch of Sydney rabbis all together, hoping to have an inspiring and strengthening week. But I just saw something this morning and I'm going to use that as a topic of today's meditation. So welcome to Jewish Meditation, Making Every Day Count. And this is, as I said, a meditation from Jerusalem. So this morning I woke up, I was a little bit jet lagged, I woke up even a little bit earlier. And I went out and I was going on the way to the synagogue to put on tefillin and to say the morning prayers. And as I was waiting with a traffic light, a bus passed. And on the bus there was a big, huge sign, and it said, for the chayalim, for the soldiers, and for the chatafim, for the hostages, Omrim b'chol yom, we say every day, Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad, which is the most foundational sentence in Jewish prayer. Shema Yisrael, Hear O Israel, God is our God, God is one. This is the sentence which Jews have lived and died for centuries, for thousands of years. It was originally actually said by Jacob's sons in conversation with Jacob, and as a confirmation of their faith. It was then given over by Moses to the Jewish people before they went into the land of Israel, as this would be their anchor that would keep them going. And since then, it's been the foundational confirmation of our deep-seated belief in God, in the creation of the world, His Torah and His mitzvot. And I was thinking about this sign on the bus. I actually wanted to get a picture, but I wasn't quick enough. I was just thinking about the amazing Jewish people who, after October 7th, here in Israel, have gone through so much pain, so much confusion, so much suffering, so much tragedy. And yet, what has happened is the faith has been ignited. The faith has become stronger, not weaker. Yes, there's problems. Yes, things are complicated. Yes, there's internal issues. There's all kinds of issues that are happening here that we know. We don't have to come here to know that. But what is beautiful is just the warmth and the faith, the strength of the faith. That the response is that on a huge billboard bus, we say that for the hostages and for the soldiers, we say Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad, because the people here particularly know that it's faith that will get us through, and faith that will carry us through, and faith that is our anchor. Because our sages tell us that Yisrael ma'aminim b'nei ma'aminim, the Jewish people are believers, the sons of believers. It's deep-rooted in our soul. It's something that we cannot divorce ourselves from. I once read the most beautiful thing from Elie Wiesel. Elie Wiesel, who suffered so much through the Holocaust, and there were people that their faith was definitely challenged after seeing close up all the atrocities that they witnessed. And Elie Wiesel writes very honestly and very brutally that he struggled since the Holocaust, he struggled with faith. But then he said, I read this in one of his books, and he said something so unbelievably powerful. He said that there were times that he wishes he could just give up his faith and not struggle with it. So just move beyond it, say he doesn't believe and finished. But he can't. He just can't do that. So he has to have almost the turmoil of a continuous struggle with his faith. Because as Jews who have a soul, a godly soul, a pristine soul, a pure soul, a holy soul, something that we actually cannot divorce ourselves from is faith, emunah. It's part of our DNA. And by definition, emunah means that when we don't understand what's going on, and we have questions, and we have pain, and we have big questions, we go to a place deep in our soul which transcends questions. We go to who we really are, just are. And what we are is Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. That's what we are. That's who we are. And that comes from the deepest part of our soul, not the rational part of our soul, not the rational consciousness, but the deep and depth of who we are, that is a godly spark that transcends the world of rationale. It is just the reality It's not what we understand, but it's who we are. Let's really reflect on that. Just closing your eyes for a moment and turning your attention to your breathing in, breathing out. Remembering, of course, that our breath is an expression of our soul. The neshima, breathing in Hebrew, is the expression of the neshama. That neshama which is godly, but sometimes hidden, is the part of us that creates that bond between us and God. It's the point of our soul, the point of our existence where we merge with the world of godliness. It's the source of Shema Yisrael. But sometimes it's hidden. Shema Yisrael, listen, internalize the faith. Hashem is our Elokeinu. God is our God. We have a relationship with Him. We are one with Him. Hashem Echad. He's one God, but not just one God to the exclusion of others. He's everything that we experience is connected to Him. There's a oneness that our connection to God brings into our life. It is in times of challenge and times of good, but particularly times of challenge. We have to stop, take a few breaths, breathe deeply, and connect deeply with who you really are. Understanding or not, being comfortable or not, we are Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Say that every day, morning and evening. Create that oneness. Tap into your faith. And remember that no matter what God does, no matter what we understand or we don't understand, He's one with us, embracing us, connecting to us as well. So, in the next few days, while I'm here in Israel, I want to soak that in. I want to see how people who are experiencing the challenges of the front lines are connecting deeply with the Jewish DNA. And hopefully I'll be able to share more and try and share that inspiration with everyone back home. Have a wonderful day.